This is your whiteboard brief for Saturday, May 2nd. Today our Metcon will last 25 minutes. When we say 3, 2, 1, go, you have a buy-in of 100 walking lunges. When you're done with those 100 walking lunges, you'll do as many rounds as possible in your remaining time of 10 box jumps or step-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 thrusters, and 10 sit-ups. For example, if I finish my 100 walking lunges in 3 minutes, that means I have 22 minutes left to do those 4 movements AMRAP style. Our finisher today is 10 minutes of stretching. So take a second to listen to your body, see what's sore, spend some time showing it some love. If you need help with stretching ideas, just text me or Coach Ashley. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys.
Hey guys, happy Saturday. Today we got a fun workout for you guys. On a 25-minute clock, we have a buy-in of 100 walking lunges. After that buy-in, you don't go back to lunges again. With the remaining time on the clock, you're gonna run through an AMRAP of 10 box jumps or step-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 thrusters, and 10 sit-ups. Okay, so if I get my 100 walking lunges done in 2 minutes, that means I have 23 minutes left to go through that AMRAP style with the box jumps, sit-ups, thrusters, and sit-ups, okay? So let's talk about our walking lunges first. You have 100, if that number intimidates you, think of it as 4 sets of 25, 5 sets of 20, 10 sets of 10, resting as needed as you guys go through. But make sure you're hitting the appropriate angles in your legs as you walk, okay? Remember, we're trying to get as close to about a 90 degree angle in our legs as we walk. I don't want to be way far out like that, and I don't want to be lunging very narrow, okay? Because that makes it hard to balance. I also want to think of keeping my feet about hip width apart as opposed to trying to walk on a tightrope, okay? Make sure your knees are just gently touching the ground. They don't need to crash into the ground. And you guys are standing up to full hip extension in between. So I don't want to see any reps where you guys squat down and stay low, okay? Not getting that full hip extension, not standing up all the way in between those reps, because we want to go from a flexed position to an extended position, okay? So once again, once you guys are done with that buy-in of 100 lunges, you don't have to do lunges again. Whatever you have left on the clock, you're gonna run through an AMRAP, okay? So our first movement is 10 box jumps or step-ups. Of course, we only want you guys jumping on a stable surface. So if you don't have a box or something that's like literally like planted into the ground, please do a step-up. The step-up also needs to be done on a stable surface, okay? So just make sure when you're doing your step-ups, you're alternating the foot that steps up and you're standing up to full hip extension at the top. Okay, full hip extension, and like I said, alternating your feet. If you've got a lot of energy left at the end of the week, feel free to make these weighted step-ups. So grab a pair of dumbbells, put a dumbbell in each hand. You can hold a kettlebell in the goblet position. It's up to you. It is written as body weight, but like I said, if you're looking for a little bit spicier version, add some weight. Okay, after our 10 step-ups or box jumps, we have ab mat sit-ups. So if you guys have a small pillow, or an ab mat obviously, or a rolled up jacket, put that underneath the small of your back. Feet are butterfly style, hands are gonna be free. Challenging you guys today not to let your hips or butt come up off the ground as you guys swing, okay? So try to keep that glued to the ground. And as you guys swing up, try to open up your chest at the top. So when I get to the top here, shoulder blades down and back, as opposed to just kind of hunching forward as I go through this. Okay, so you'll have 10 sit-ups, and then we have 10 thrusters. You guys can do that with dumbbells, a barbell. I'll give you an option for a kettlebell as well. If you guys are using dumbbells, we're gonna start here in the front rack position, and I'm going to squat below parallel, stand up and press. Okay, remember to use that momentum coming from your hip extension. It's like a thruster because I want you guys to literally think of thrusting that weight up. So remember, we don't wanna separate the movement. We don't wanna do a front squat, stand, strict press, okay? You're not getting any benefit from hip extension there, so make sure it's a fluid motion. You'll squat down, big punch up. It always helps me with thrusters to get mad at the barbell or my dumbbell, so I get really aggressive with it. And even before I get fatigued on that movement, I'm thinking of punching up as aggressively as I can, okay? And make sure, guys, you're punching up by the ears and not out in front like that, okay? If you guys have a barbell, same concept here. Starting in the front rack position, you're gonna squat down, punch up, squat down, punch up, okay? If you guys just have a kettlebell to work with today, we're gonna do almost like a head cutter, but basically a goblet squat into an overhead press. Okay, that's the version for the kettlebell. After your thrusters, you'll go back to 10 sit-ups, and then after your sit-ups, you'll go back to the top and start doing your box jumps or step-ups. Today, after class, our extra credit or our finisher is 10 minutes of stretching. So take some time to kind of listen to your body, feel what's tight, and just spend 10 minutes showing it some love, letting it stretch out from this long week of workouts that we've had. If you guys have any questions about stretching or ideas that you need, just text me or Coach Ashley. Enjoy your weekend, guys.